Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly, and this is Kelly Bell Stitches. I'm not even sure which floss tube video this is. I know it's in the 20s. I have a lot of light on here, and it might be overkill because it kind of looks like I'm washing out some. But sometimes the light isn't good, and I get this halo effect on the top of my head from the light, the windows that are up in my door back there. Let's see, my video is about a week late, week and a day. It's been kind of a busy month, and my cold kind of came back with a vengeance. So I'm dealing with that. Let me see, put that down a little, might help. I've been pretty busy. It hasn't all been with cross stitch. I did finish the 2 journals that I showed briefly, I think one in my last video. I did finish both of them, and the videos are up on my other channel, which is Kelly Bell, where I put all my general crafting videos. And I will link those below, and I might show a quick glimpse at the end of my video of this one, of my journals. Anyway, so I hope everybody's had a really good month. It's been good here. About a week ago we were really muddy and didn't have any snow. And then the day before yesterday we got all this rain and ice and nastiness. And then, oh, Cooney wants to come up. You've seen Wally and other animals. Well, this is one of the cats. This is Cooney. She's a good girl. And then last night into today we got like 4 inches of snow. And my granddaughter had to take a midterm today, so I just finished dropping her off at the high school. So I'm kind of catching my breath. Very loving cats. Wally's in his kennel, so you won't hear much from him today. So anyway, yeah, cross-stitching. What have I been doing? I mentioned before I joined a couple of Sals, and we put Cooney down, and I'll show you. I finished both of the January blocks. She's a good girl. Let me see if she'll lay on my lap. She likes to snuggle, so she may not stay. So the first one I'll show you is my Under the Sea Sal with Lakeside Needle Crafts. And I'm sure everybody's seen this. A lot of people are doing it, and I know a lot of people have shown it, and I've put it on Instagram. But this is where I am. And it's completed, so this is what it looks like. And the second block should come out in February. But I had a good time with this. Green is one of my favorite colors, and seafoam green is beautiful. So I was really, had a good time stitching that. And then the second sal that I did was Brittany's Ingleside Imaginarium, the Birthstone Dragon Sal. And this is what it looks like finished. I have that corner of the frame done and the dragons done. And I have, I don't know if I can hold it up without dropping it, but I have garnet crystal that I want to sew into his claws, but I haven't gotten there yet. But this is really a beautiful dragon, and I know she has a bunch of different dragons lined up for everyone to do. So yeah, that was a lot of fun too. The colors are great. So it's 2 finishes for January, yay. Actually 4 if I count my journals. My journals would be big finishes. And then I actually did I think I'm kind of crazy. I jumped in with both feet and I joined the Haid Challenge because I bought myself another. I mean, I have quite a few Haid charts, but I bought this one called, it's a mini in large format because, yeah, I need large format now. But it's a mini wizard, and the artwork, it's wizard, and the artwork's by Ciro Marchetti. And that's what that will look like when it's done. I just think it's gorgeous. And I'm all for wizards and science fiction. And anyway, the Haid Challenge is that you complete one page, and it was from January 1st to April 7th. And I'm trying to do this 2 over 1/10 stitch, which I've never done. And I'm not really pleased with the coverage, but it is what it is. And I'm going to continue and see what it looks like as I get more done. But that's probably, I don't know. It's actually, the top goes across 2 pages, and then page 1 is probably this part here. But I just started this a couple of days ago. 2 over 1/10 stitch goes pretty fast, and so far the only color I've had to use is black. There is a lot of confetti on the page, so I'm just trying to get through the some of the black before I change and work on confetti. But I'm having a good time with that. I love Haids. I love full coverage, and I'm really enjoying working on that wizard design, and I'm hoping that I'm able to finish this one. It's one of the smaller Haids that I own. It's like 9 3/4 inches wide by 13 inches high, so that's not too bad. It's not small, but it's not huge either. My garden shed one is like 2 feet by, I don't know, maybe 2 feet. It's really big. So wizard should be pretty easy to get through. I still feel like I have a lot of glare here, but it's really kind of dark in here, so I'm trying to give us as much light as I can. And then the last cross-stitch related thing I want to share is my round robin from Cross Stitch Finish Line. Now mine is the any fabric, and I sent mine on to one of the women, and I received a piece from another participant. And I'm not mentioning names because I don't have permission from anybody specifically to say who they are, but I can say a first name. Hi, Tammy. I have your piece and I'm going to show it here. Tammy unfortunately fell and broke her finger, so she's recovering hopefully, and I know that she's missing stitching, so my prayers are with her for a speedy recovery, and that maybe she finds something else that she can do while she waits for her finger to heal to be able to stitch again. But the pattern, she sent a pattern. I told you mine was kind of a spontaneous piece where people could pick like a T or Alice or whatever related motif or motifs to stitch on the piece, and I did the central motif kind of in a mandala format. But what I received from Tammy was an Ursula Michael design, and it's called, I gotta fold that because she has her address on there. It's called I'd Rather Be by the Sea, and this is what that looks like, and it's really pretty. I forget how much I like to do these kind of designs too. I just started this today, and although I received it last week, I think, I wanted to finish my 2 sal pieces first. And it's really big. I don't know if I can show you the whole thing. It's wide. And Tammy did a lot of stitching before she sent it. She did the post and the sailboat and the sand and the I'd Rather Be by the Sea and the sand part down here. And right here is what I started. It's the first quilt in the row, and it's in Delft blue and coral, and it's really pretty, and I'm really enjoying working on it, so I'm looking forward to keeping going with that. And so that's the first piece of the round robin. There were 6 people. One person had to drop out due to health reasons, so there's still 5 of us, and we're hoping that Tammy's hand heals well enough that she'll have time to stitch on a few of the pieces. I think because we always mail to the same person, I sent mine off and I received hers. So she'll probably get my piece last. So hope maybe by the time my piece gets around to her, she'll have time to stitch on it, which I'm hopeful. I look forward to that. So that has been my cross stitching for the last week and a half. And while I was working on my journals, I did some cross stitching, but I didn't do a lot because working on journals is pretty messy and a lot of glue and fibers and stuff involved, and I don't want to get my cross stitching too much into that stuff. But I'll show you kind of the finished product, and if you want to see more, I will put the links in my description box below. Now I do have a couple of other things I want to do on these journals, so they're not completely finished, but when I trade these with someone else, I like to make sure there's a little bit of an extra surprise that they don't see in advance. And we also send like an extra envelope of paper crafting goodies and stuff. But this is what my bird and butterfly journal looks like. It's all coffee stained paper and some crocheted doily, and then this is ivory and pink seam binding, and it has a bead dangle, and that's what the top inside looks like. And that's what the bottom inside looks like. And if you'd like to see it, I go through all the pages. If you'd like to see that, like I said, I'll put the link below. And this is my Disney journal. And again, I might add a couple more things to this. But that's what the front of it looks like. And that's the Frozen Ever After castle. And then on the spine, I have the cast of characters. And then on the back are Mickey and Minnie and Walt. So, and that's what the top of it looks like. And the side. And the bottom. So, same as with the butterfly journal, I go through this page by page and tell how I did like the covers. So if you're interested, I'll leave that link too. So yeah, this was a short video. I don't have a lot of extra things to talk about. Not a whole lot. I am doing Stitch from Stash, and I did spend some money. Don't think I went over my budget. When I bought some ink for my printer on Amazon, I threw in 3 of the silver 18 count Ada rolls because they had them for, I think it was an 15 by 18 piece or 18 by, I don't know. Anyway, they were $2.87, so I ordered 3 of them. I'm not sure if they're antique white or just white. I think they're just white. But I don't have them here, and everybody knows what Ada looks like, so it looks like Ada, but it was very inexpensive, so I thought that was worthwhile. So I think I'm doing pretty good as far as budget goes. Without having stash acquisitions, there's not a whole lot more to say. So I hope that the rest of this month is comfortable and stitchy and all you could wish for. So, and I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my videos and like them, comment on them, or subscribe. I especially love to read the comments, and I always try to answer each comment. I don't know if your YouTube has changed. I know mine has. My notifications used to just show comments, so I knew where my comments were. I could click on them and it would take me to the video the comment was on. But now, snowplow just went by, so the dogs are barking. But now it shows the videos that have been uploaded, like for other channels I subscribe to, and things like that. And so it makes it harder to find the comments. So I do my best. And I truly, truly appreciate this community and how kind the people on Floss Tube are. So, from my house to yours, many blessings and have a great week. Thanks for watching.